Oh, fucking hell. Morning.
Not everyone will stand by your side.
I tell you what, I don't feel very well this morning, man. I've been spewing me
Not
gut
everyone
through.
will believe in your vision or your dreams. Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, you have to take a stand on your own. You have to pursue your goals with your own mindset. You have to stay true to who you are inside.
Good morning, guys.
There will be times when you must face challenges alone. When you're standing on your own 2 feet and the storm is raging, you still have to stand strong. When it feels too tough,
And I'm supposed to be going to an event tonight and all, man.
to push through the pain and hardship, you still have to stand. Being alone doesn't mean you're completely isolated. It means you have something unique within you. You possess unique qualities, but can you awaken them? We all have gifts. We all have talents. We are born to achieve great things. Not everyone will stay with you. Not everyone will support you. Not everyone will be by your side. So when you're standing alone, make sure you do so with a pure heart, a great mindset, faith,
And an
and an
understanding.
understanding that you have a purpose. Being alone gives you time. Time to grow,
How are you,
to
Lena?
reflect, and to strengthen yourself.
My
It doesn't mean
stomach's
you're alone forever.
really bad this
Long
morning,
enough
man.
to develop something within you.
Like, I've just spewed up all my meds, everything, man.
Nothing can stop
You know what I mean?
You've developed something
It's
within
ripped the
yourself.
stomach on me, that medication, for years, Lena. Do you know what?
Something that perhaps no
I
one
wish
will
I just
understand.
could go to
But as long
sleep
as you understand it,
and wake
keep
up and
going.
for it to be
Keep
gone.
trusting. Keep believing.
You know,
When it comes to work ethic,
it's
dig
the
deeper.
only thing left
Work harder.
to do.
Shut out the noise and the naysayers.
Everything else is done.
Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, you just have to be silent and listen to your
There's a
passion.
few more things I have to
Listen
do
to your heart.
before I go.
Listen to your truth.
And I'll manage to
Because
get
when
it
all is
done.
said and done, when the journey ends,
Even if I have to crawl to this
you will
event
be the one
tonight,
left standing.
I will crawl to it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm bleeding really bad from my backside.
where you feel
Like when I mean hemorrhaging, I mean really bad,
you
like
feel you don't
clots
have
of
the
it.
strength to carry on,
I'm
find
fucked.
another source of power.
I just wish I had put me principles and me pride aside.
If it's not building you up, if it's not making
That's
you
just
better,
typical of
if
God.
it's not making you stronger,
You
you
know,
have to change it.
he's got a sense of
Walk
humour.
alone sometimes. Learn to be strong when
But
you
there's
need to be
people
strong.
out there worse off than me.
Learn to understand that not everyone will be with you. Stop looking for others to lift you up when you are down. Remember, many people have just as many problems as you do, if not more. Not everyone cares about your problems. Not everyone wants to hear about them. You have to say, you know what? It's up to me now. I have to be the one to take the steps. I have to be the one to make the mistakes. I have to be the one to fail from time to time. But I must never give up. When everyone else wants to quit, I will stand. When everyone looks down on me, I will stand. When everyone thinks I don't have what it takes, I will stand. I will stand as long as I can, but I will not bow down. I will not give up. I will do my work.
Hell yeah.
I will make every effort count, each and every day of my life. For my life is in my hands. And I must be willing to do what I must to get where I need to be.
Amen.
I refuse to say that I don't have it. I refuse to say that I can't do it. I refuse to say that can't matters to me. What does can't have to do with you? Have you ever looked at something and just said, I can't do it?
Yeah.
Well, guess what? You will never do it. Because you believed
But you
in
couldn't.
not getting it done. You believe that can't.
I'll be at that event tonight. I'll find a way. But like I said, man, I've just been to the toilet and I've shit half my stomach out. Every time, I'm not being rude, every time, Lena, I go to I have a number too. It's a bloodbath.
This is my day where I must do what I need to do for me.
Side effects of the medications, Lena, they're killing me. And they're irreversible, and even if I stop taking them, this isn't going to change.
If I'm looking to the left, if I'm looking to the right,
I'm that close to
someone to rescue me. You're going to be waiting a long time.
I've worked on this community, Lena, for nearly 7 years for free.
So
I'm not like all the rest of them on here.
Make sure you have the right mindset.
I'm not like any of them.
At the end of the day, you must stand. You must work. You must believe. You will fight.
I have a fucking 1-year-old son.
You will push.
You know.
And you will never quit on yourself.
I said to me missus the other day, she was saying, I wonder how old I'll be when, I wonder how old Tom will be when I'm 50. Meaning when Lisa's 50. When Lisa's 50, I'll be 67. Do you understand? It's like I don't think I lived that long. That's the truth. But my videos will always be there for my kids and my grandkids if they ever want to watch their granddad being an arsehole. There's plenty of fucking arsehole content. You know, so
no matter what
I embrace it. You know what I mean?
Try it for free.
It is what it is, I suppose, you know. I'm not afraid of that. But I do know a couple of people that miss me. Yeah, fuck you. I'm not listening to you. Go away. You're fucking boring. Get off.
You're always going to have somebody that does not agree with you, that's watching you, that's hoping that you crash and burn. There's no need to say anything about them. Just do what you've been called to do. Stick to the plan. Pray for them and keep it moving. Don't pray for me. You pray for my enemies, because they're the ones who need it the most. My enemies aren't willing to do what it takes, and they wonder why I'm ahead. I'm ahead because of the consistency, and my enemies aren't built like that, my friend. So you pray for my enemies. Let them talk about you. Let them drag your name through the mud. Let them lie. Let them try to put a black eye on your reputation. And you keep giving, and you keep pouring, and you keep believing, and you keep pushing. I don't care what they say. Eventually, your enemy will become your footstool. Pray for your enemies. Probably sometimes more than you pray for yourself. Because my enemies don't understand. They don't understand the grind. They don't understand the hustle. They don't understand coming back from adversity to come out on top, my friend. But they don't know the pain that we went through to make it through. I pray for my enemies and any man that stand against me. I pray for my enemies. I pray for everybody that want me to quit. Everybody that want me to throw in the towel. Everybody that believes the dream is too big to be fulfilled. That the destiny is impossible. But I'm possible. And I pray for you. Because my enemies...
Yeah, well, Luke's will be going on in a while.
So you pray for my enemies. I pity the man that want me to lose. I can't. I've come too far. Don't let them get in your head. Haters and naysayers and enemies are always going to try to get in your head.
Fucking stomach, motherfucker.
Fight you tooth and nail, trying to get you not to believe in this great vision, this dream. Enemies are a part of life. Enemies are inevitable. As sure as the sun is in the sky, you will always face opposition. You will always face some type of an obstacle. You will always face somebody in your space.
I'm trying to wake up, but my stomach is fucking killing me.
It is inevitable. Oftentimes, many of us never discover what we're made of until we cross paths with someone who tells us we're nothing. They want to see you snap. Pray for my enemies, because they're the ones who need it the most. I'm already ahead, and I'm powered by God, but my enemies won't understand that. My enemies will never understand what it takes to come out victorious, because they'd rather make excuses and blame other people instead of taking accountability in themselves, my friend. Because while I'm running in the cold, forbidden rain, you know what my enemies are doing? My enemies are sleeping. My enemies are bathing in jealousy. My enemies are living in envy because they don't have the consistency.
Fuck them, let them go.
They don't have the dedication.
I'll piss on them.
To get up every single day and make it happen, my friend. You pray for my enemies, because my enemies are the ones who need it the most. I pray for my enemies. But a man that told me I'll never be nothing, told me I'd die in new projects, be a drug dealer like my father, still dope like my family. I pray for my enemies. They told me that I could never go to college. They told me I could never educate myself. But I realized I was greater than that. They would rather see you die than be told you were born to be. I remember the night I got the phone call and they told me that my mother was gone. I also remember the night I got the phone call and I realized my father was gone. That was the night my enemies rejoiced. That was the night they thought I was finished. But I was just getting started. The enemy hates you. But if they hate us and we love them, eventually they'll bow down. I pray for my enemies. There's always going to be somebody that tells you that you are not enough, that you don't measure up, that you don't have the right connections.
You're laying it on a pain level. This is at 9. I swear down, sister. I wouldn't lie to you.
The understanding, you can't allow the naysayers, the onlookers, the haters, the enemies to see you sweat. I just need somebody that's out there to hear me. When you are surrounded by people trying to discourage you from accomplishing a thing, it is possible to silence the crowd, to silence the doubters, to silence the people that said you're
I don't know how I'm gonna get to this event tonight like this. This needs to fuck
prove them
off.
all wrong. Stay the course, no matter the cost. Pay the price to stay focused.
Fuck off.
What you gotta understand, ladies and gentlemen, is people wanna see you quit. It's gonna be people in your family, people in your workspace, people at your school. It's gonna be people all over the world that just hate you because you're you. You know, they say new levels, new devils. That saying.
Sorry guys, I've just got really bad stomach pain. I'm not ignoring you, I'm just trying my best to fucking... I feel like it's like a fucking contraction. That's what it feels like, except for I'm not having a baby.
Adversity. Just because the door's been opened doesn't mean that everybody's going to walk through it. Because my enemies don't understand. They don't understand the grind. They don't understand the hustle. They don't understand coming back from adversity to come out on top, my friend. You don't have to be one who was born freakishly talented to accomplish something. If you are facing an enemy right now, if you are facing an insurmountable feat, if you are facing anything big, it is because you are at the precipice of the greatest
I don't know whether he still has them or not.
promotion of your life. You have a destiny to fulfill. are people
Okay.
who don't believe in you.
It's only
Pray
pain,
for
right?
your enemies. The people that do not want to see you win. The people that want to see you suffer in silence.
Yeah,
The
Aiden.
people that want you depressed. The people that want you to quit. The people that want you to throw in the towel.
Oh,
It is a beautiful thing to keep going, to persevere, to triumph right in the midst of adversity. But not just to prove them
motherfucker.
wrong, to prove yourself wrong. Pray for your enemies. But whatever you do not stop.
Oh, Jesus. Motherfucker, I'll tell you one thing. I feel like I've been booted up and down the road and I feel like someone's fucking pulled me arse through my stomach. Oh.
Sometimes it's just you and God. It's just you and God, where you got to put the work in alone. And you have to identify your strengths and your weaknesses. And you got to become self-aware. And you've got to identify where you are self-sabotaging.
Oh,
And you've got to
Jesus
train your body
Christ.
and your mind. You've got to bring yourself to peak condition. You got to develop your strength and increase your capacity and your endurance. And you got to stretch.
Guys,
And
I'm
you got
sorry
to
about
push.
this, but
And you got to pull. And you got to
I'm
lead.
that close from
And
ending
you
my
got to
life
run.
right now,
And
honestly.
sometimes you will grow weary. And there will be days when you don't want to get out of bed. When you don't want to eat. You don't have the energy to think. And nobody calls you. And nobody texts you. And nobody checks on you. And very few believe that you will ever come out of this darkness. You will ever come out of this hole. You have to believe. Here's one of the number one keys to your future. Faith. Man, you gotta believe. You will need night vision. You gotta be able to see in the dark. It's you and God. Until my team shows up, I will fulfill my destiny. I will be undefeated. I will be unstoppable. I will be a force to be reckoned with. No weapon that is formed against me will be able to prosper. I am destined. I am determined. I am devoted. I am dangerous. I gotta wipe the blood out of my eyes and start to see that it's possible that I can come out of this place of misery. I can come out of this place of self-doubt and self-sabotage and fear and anxiety. And this idea that my industry is saturated, but there's enough people. There is only one you. To face the adversity with a fierce.
1 second. It's starting to capsize a bit now, but I'm telling you now, on a 1 to 10, it's annoying.
You're always gonna have somebody that does not
Easy.
agree with you, that's watching you, that's hoping that you crash and burn. There's no need to say anything about them. Just do what you've been called to do. Stick to the plan. Pray for them and keep it moving. Don't pray for me. You pray for my enemies. Because they're the ones who
Instead
need
of
it the
pulling me
most.
off fight, help me.
My enemies aren't willing to do what it takes. And they wonder why I'm ahead. I'm ahead because I have the consistency. And my enemies
How are
aren't
you,
built like
Charlie?
that, my friend. So you pray for my enemies. Let them talk about you. Let them drag your name through the mud. Let them lie. Let them try to put a
Charlie,
black eye on your reputation.
a favour
Keep
for a
giving,
pass
and you
it as
keep
well.
pouring, and you keep believing, and you keep pushing. I don't care what they say. Eventually, your enemy will become your footstool.
Solway, you know them podcasts I done with Ronan? I can't find any of them.
More than you pray for yourself. Because my enemies don't understand. They don't understand the
Morning,
grind.
Jordan.
They don't understand the hustle. They don't understand coming back
please,
I'm
God,
adversity
help me,
to
will
come
you?
out on top, my friend. But they don't know the pain that we went through to make it through. I pray for my enemies. Any man that stand against me. I pray for my enemies. I pray for everybody that want me to quit, everybody that want me to throw in the towel, everybody that believes the dream is too big to be fulfilled, that the destiny is impossible. But I'm possible, and I pray for you. Because my enemies would rather sleep than grind. My enemies would rather lay down than get up and fight. My enemies would rather talk junk for the rest of their life and look at me like I'm crazy because they don't understand the work. They don't understand the grind, my friend. So you pray for my enemies. I pity the man that want me to lose.
Oh, Adam.
I can't. I've come too far. Don't let them get in your head. Haters and naysayers and enemies are always going to try to get in your head and puncture your progress and fight you tooth and nail, trying to get you not to believe in this great vision, this dream. Enemies are...
Now, listen, right, I need to mention something, right? Now, Lena, I don't want you to mention the person's name, right? You brought something to my attention that you were right about. Somebody that come in my life, without mentioning anyone's names, come in my life and basically pissed all over you and Jordan. What you and Jordan managed to achieve here. I should have shown you what I threw up this morning. I wish I'd Lena's strength or Jordan's strength. I haven't. I'm on medication over 25 years. How about that? And I've said it from the very first night on the cesspit. Someone asked me about myself, so I told them a little bit about myself. I've been on medication for years. It's like, and I've never lied about it. Like I said, what Jordan and Lena done by coming off it, you know, they're inspirational. You know, I remember when I first started taking it, I was prescribed 120 mil and I got all the way down to 5. But I was buying 200 on top of the 120 I was prescribed, right? So that's 320 mils of methadone I used to swallow every day. I come to the UK, I was working as well. You know, I would be off me bin. I stopped taking heroin. And what happened was I got put on a substitute for it over 25 years ago. And yeah, it's a motherfucker. You know, I mean, it's like, and if you come in here and tell people that you've achieved like that and got away from it, I'm rooting for you. You know, I mean, I wish I had your courage and your strength. You know, but there's too many people on here that aren't 100%. You know what I mean? And they're afraid to mention it. Or, you know what I mean? But I'd sooner you do it because that's what people like. They like brutal honesty. But see, when it comes to addiction, it's a country club. Or it's not a country club, it's forever. It's like, and yeah. Well, I know loads of me mates are still on it at home. I know a few of the lads that have managed to beat it, but myself and loads of the lads from Cherry Orchard, man, were still fucking them, were still fucked. Oh, but like I said, thank fuck, the pain in my stomach has just shifted. Oh, that was hard. Listen, I don't like swearing on my mother's grave, but on my mummy's grave, on a 1 to 10 pain scale, it's a 9 in my stomach. Do you know the sensation what it feels like? It feels like someone's put a fucking funnel in my mouth and poured the fucking kettle down and held me down. That's the feeling. That's what it feels like. I'm burning. You know, and I'll tell you what, see me, I'm very good at absorbing pain. Do you understand? But this takes the piss. This is the next level. Like, I'm shitting my stomach out. I went to the toilet and half my stomach fell in the bleeding toilet. Or maybe it was just half my arse. It's like, but I tell you one thing, mate. Hey, like that. You know, I've had IBS for years, but I have a tear in my bowel, man, and my stomach fills up with air, and it's uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Like I said, in a 1 to 10, man, it's a fucking killer.
They are a part of life. Enemies are inevitable. As sure as the sun is in the sky, you will always face opposition. You will always face some type of an obstacle. You will always face somebody in your space attempting to discourage you and stop you from what it is that you believe you've been assigned to do. It is inevitable. Oftentimes, many of us never discover what we're made of until we cross paths with someone who tells us we're nothing. They want to see you snap. Pray for my enemies, because they're the ones who need it the most. I'm already ahead, and I'm powered by God, but my enemies won't understand that. My enemies will never understand what it takes to come out victorious, because they'd rather make excuses and blame other people instead of taking accountability in themselves, my friend. Because while I'm running in the cold, forbidden rain, you know what my enemies are doing? My enemies are sleeping. My enemies are bathing in jealousy. My enemies are living in envy because they don't have the consistency. They don't have the dedication to get up every single day and make it happen, my friend. So you pray for my enemies, because my enemies are the ones who need it the most. I pray for my enemies. For the men that told me I'd never be nothing, told me I'd die in them projects, be a drug dealer like my father, still dope like my family. I pray for my enemies. They told me that I could never go to college. They told me I could never educate myself. But I realized I was greater than that. They would rather see you die than be told you were born to be.
Oh,
I remember the night I got the phone call and they told me that my mother was gone. I also remember the night I got the phone call and I realized my father was gone.
hang on a minute. Who said what to you, Lena? What individual said that to you? Who? No, Actimel. I don't drink them. I used to drink them. Hang on a minute. Who's giving Lena shit? I hope no one in here is giving her shit, mate. Or I'll tell you one thing, you'll be bounced out of this channel for good. Know that. Lena is nearly 60. She's 57 years old. I call her my little sister, but she's more like a big sister to me. And if anybody says a fucking word to her, I tell you what, you won't be in this channel. I know that. Yeah. Well, that's good. It's like anybody that overcomes that medication, you know what I mean? I'm fucking rooting for them, because they're 1 in 10. They're not just another statistic. You know, people like Lena and Jordan, they have this inner strength inside them where they can overcome anything in life. And if you can overcome coming off that medication, I'm a fan. Do you understand? Like, you don't realize the strength you have and the amount of people you can help. I'm supposed to be going tonight, bro, but my fucking stomach, you know, I'm not whinging, but bro, when I say fucking pain, I mean like And then when I go to the toilet, bro, it comes out the other end, you know, like, and it's a motherfucker, it hurts, like, on a 1 to 10, I can hardly walk with it, you know what I mean? I've just spewed me whole guts up, everything, man. I took me medication, that all come up, I spewed it up, oh, mate. Morning, Clint. But no, I will take you. Nah, but look, anybody that comes off that, like, they've got an inner strength, like, that's, you know, it's like, fucking hell, 21. Wow, 29 years. That's a long time. You know, just do me a favor, don't come in here and tell me that you've gone through hell and you've come out the other side if you haven't. Like I said, what Lena and Jordan have done, you know, I admire their courage and their strength and their bravery for that, you know. Right, Solway, I need to ask you something. You know the way when they took Ronan's channel down, all his content went with it, including them podcasts I did with him. I can't find them anywhere. How will I find them? Because they're not on YouTube. I've looked. They've taken them down. The bastards took them down. And they weren't even bad, them. You know, it's not as if we're slagging anybody or anything like that. You know what I mean? They fucking took them all down, the cunts. Oh, God. Oh, fuck's sake, guys, honestly. This is, like I said, it fucking hurts. I'm not gonna lie. Like, oh, God. Right. I'm half an hour into me live. No. Oh. It's crazy, right? Drill is my favourite. Nah, it's not fucking the runs, bro, or anything like that. It's me stomach. My stomach's fucked. You know, like a lot of antipsychotics have fucking severe side effects, bro, like internal bleeding and fucking anal bleeding and all that shit. And bro, I have it. And it's not pleasant, I'll tell you that. You know, having to go to the doctors every time it happens and have a doctor put his finger up my arse to tell me that I have a leak. No fucking thank you. I can do that myself, thank you. Oh. Do you know what? I like listening to this geezer.
There's been this unrelenting voice in my head. We all have this voice. It's the right or wrong voice. And a lot of times that voice guides us into comfort. And my voice guided me to comfort a lot. But I had this other voice I heard my whole life saying, hey, motherfucker, what are you doing? No, man.
we gotta go over here. We gotta go over here to that rock pile over in the fucking corner where nobody's at. That's where victory's at. We're over in that corner. So this voice was giving me all these answers. Now, I wasn't a real smart kid growing up, but I had this crazy voice in my head saying, over there is where the fucking answers are. And I wouldn't listen to it because over there was pain. Over there was me looking in the mirror. Over there was me being accountable for all these things that went through my life. Even though people put them on me, it's not my own. And I didn't want to go over there by myself, but I had to. And his voice was guiding me there. It's God, whatever you want to call it. But that's what it was in me. Life is one big psychological warfare that you play on yourself. You play on yourself, man. The most important conversation I ever had is with myself. And the shit I was telling myself was so fucked up, it was so wrong, it was so misguided, and other people start to write that dialogue for you also. And it starts to be what you say to yourself every single day. And I started creating a whole nother warfare, a whole nother battle started becoming. I was like, oh, hang on a second, guys. You have these tools. You have these tools. Your life was basically the perfect grounds for training for where you go in your life. All the beatings, all the bullying, all the, you going through learning disabilities, all the struggles. It was the absolute perfect training ground for you to go to where you need to go. And that's how I started looking at my life versus woe is me, poopy pants, kick a rock down the street mentality. It was God just hooked you right the fuck up. He hooked you right up, man, with the perfect place. You were training. You have the advantage of everybody else versus, my God, they're so above me. They came from a great family. Mom and dad love them. They didn't have to learn. They didn't start. They struggled. No, man, your struggle is what made you who you are now. Self-discipline is everything. And if you don't have it, I don't look at you right because I know you're capable of more. It's not discipline so much for me. It's all on you. It's all on you. The self part is what's big. We need someone to hold people accountable. Fuck that shit, man.
Please, God,
Fuck
can
that
you
shit.
just fucking get rid of this from me?
Too much to get us through shit.
Honestly, I should have just ended me live, man. Because it's like I'm not feeling it this morning. Just better fuck off.
Oneself, and it's not about being selfish.
You know, I have
trying to create a better me.
I have a few hours for it to settle.
Are taking it the right way. Can say, I can run a mile. Anybody running 205 fucking miles, doing 4,000 being a city, ain't about all that shit. Shit doesn't matter. I want you to see how fucking far you can go. And that's all it's about, yourself. And that's where it all comes from. No one's gonna fucking come to help me. No one's gonna fucking come to help me. It's fucking me against me, period. And so I had to man up. And I said, first thing I gotta start doing is facing every fucking fear I have. No matter what the fuck it is, man. And these things would keep me up. And no one, people who are hearing this shit, they will never really understand and grasp when you face these things and so many things. I had two options. To either be that 300-pound guy who sprayed for cockroaches and made $1,000 a month, and at 24 years old, knowing when I'm 50 fucking years old, I can reflect on this and think about what guy I never became, or I can totally just sack it up and fail and fail and fail until I succeed. So I started calling recruiters up. I said, I'm gonna go be a fucking Navy SEAL. Most people are missing something because they don't know who they are. They never examine themselves. They've never done this experiment on themselves. The lab rat, we're all lab rats, but you're also the scientist.
Oh, God.
You create your own self. Most people are missing something because there's so much trapped in there.
Please, just
I don't even want to say potential. I think that's
guys, I'm gonna have
used
to
out too
turn
much
this
too.
that way,
There's so
because
much
honestly,
in
I
you
feel
that
like I'm
God or whatever the
sick.
hell you believe in, or if you're an atheist, in you that you have not unlocked. God, I feel like I'm missing something. Yeah, because it's about 75%
Fucking killing me, bro.
It's still fucking in there. It's still chained up. Because you just didn't want to find your willpower. Didn't want to find your soul, your will, your determination.
I'm not going anywhere yet. I'm just fucking throwing the fucking thing around.
Little scary lab I went in. Scary. To wake up every day and say, I'm stupid, but I want to figure out a way to be smarter. Versus saying, man, I just can't do that. So you limit this box. So your box becomes so small of things you can do. My box wasn't even a box. It was a fucking little pinhole. And then, through examining myself, getting some willpower, some courage, it became bigger than this table. But that's what we all do. That's why I wanted to come here today and talk to you about real shit. Not no fucking like hacks. There's no hacks, bro. It's you against you. You against you. And if you misunderstand that,
Yeah, I think I'm gonna end my
you're
live.
real problem. I can understand you misunderstand me running on the street, shirt off, fuck this, yeah. I can get it. I get it. If you misunderstand what I'm saying right now today, the problem is you. And you don't want to fix it. I developed a lot of anger, and I still have it. It will never go away. Because when you put yourself in the sewer like I was in, and please, if someone saved me,
Of all
come
the
out
days for me
and
to feel like
announce
shit,
it to the
man.
world. There's no one. There's no one. So when you know that, and then the table with all these smart people who are telling me what to do and shit and guiding me through my life now, I don't need you to guide my future. I know what's good for me and what's bad for me. And for me, it took every bit of focus I could. And I know social media, that's why people love to go on there. Because they want to show you the good side of life. I'm not teaching good side of life. So I had to figure out a way when I came on in 2016 of teaching you what life really is for the majority of us is hell. And so while people love to show you the cars and the house and the vacations and shit, all that's good. All that's happy. I'm going to show you the side that I know most of you are going through. And people hide very well. I don't want to hide anymore. I hid for 24 fucking years. I'm going to teach you how to be vulnerable. Because that's the only way you fix yourself. You don't fix yourself by coming here and me selling you some fucking books. That's why I don't have them. I forgot them. I'm glad people got something from the
Right,
book.
fucking guys, I'm gonna end my live. My stomach's
I want
killing
you
me.
to learn that the only way you grow is how to look at yourself and say, okay, like I did, what the fuck I have to do to get somewhere.
Yeah, that's it, guys. I have to end my live. I can't handle
Nothing.
this.
Yeah, I love
Sorry.
playing basketball. I left that out. That's something I love to do.